500. Must be a peach of a hand.
Double barreling in poker refers to making a second betting attempt to win a pot when you have, well, nothing, or close to it. It is definitely a higher risk play, so choosing who you double barrel against is one of the main factors in making such a play profitable for you long term. Generally, high risk plays, like double barreling, also mean to an extent that you are bluffing to win the pot, and you really don't want the hand to go to showdown. However, when double barreling on the turn card, you either want to do it with a scare card and or a card that gives you some outs for the river. So let's go through a hand so you get a better idea of how this works. A typical double barrel situation occurs when you are the lead bettor from late position pre-flop and you have one caller from the blinds. So let's say that with your ace-10 here, you've made a continuation bet on the flop of which you obviously completely missed, and your opponent called. That was your first barrel, and him calling you makes the pot 300 now. Then it's the 3 of diamonds on the turn, and you decide to put out another bet, which is actually a bluff now, as you are representing at least an overpair. So you bet 200, making the pot 500 now. This is your double barrel.
There. Now we can be friends again.
Obviously, you are hoping he folds here because it does not look like you are ahead anymore. However, this is not really a good turn card to double barrel with, and your bluff here is likely to get called, if not re-raised. Which brings up the point of when to double barrel for profit. Since double barreling is a risky play, you want to be doing it when you have a good chance of success, like when a card actually helps your hand with adding outs on the river, or using the turn card to actually scare your opponent off his hand, which in this case could conceivably be a low pair. So in this hand, I would much rather be double barreling with a turn card like this king, for example, or even a jack or a queen. If he calls your bet again, then you are basically done with this hand unless you get some serious help on the river. Another turn card to double barrel here would be any heart, and especially a face card heart, giving you the opportunity to win it right there with a flush or even an ace on the river. One of the biggest dangers with double barreling is making this play against a player who calls a lot. These types of players are known as calling stations, and most bluffs against them will result in costly hands for you.
Because I'm tired of listening to your mouth.
So you should have a good read on your opponent before getting involved in higher risk plays like double barreling. Okay, I hope that helps you understand the double barrel bet and when to use it as to add betting strategies to your game. If you want to see more poker video tutorials, visit the Poker School at pattypowerpoker.com.
You gonna do something or just stand there and bleed?